What is up everybody, and welcome back to Osu News, your weekly show where we talk about the most important Osu news that happened during the week. Loads of pretty big topics that we are going to talk about in this video, so be sure to stay tuned till the very end. Also, if you're new to the channel and you want to be updated with the latest Osu news, then be sure to hit that sub button, it would really be appreciated. So our first story for today comes from BTMC. I'm not going to explain who he is because, again, he's like literally the most popular content creator in the Osu scene. But you may not be familiar with the tournament that he's hosting by the name of the Roundtable. Now, for those of you that don't know, BTMC hosts a yearly tournament by the name of the Roundtable. This is a LAN tournament that is usually hosted in LA, where top players gather around to play against each other in a Battle Royale tournament or in a 1v1 tournament. Now, there are multiple versions of this tournament. Like, the first two iterations were invitational, which means that in order to participate, you had to be invited to the Roundtable itself. Though for the second one, you could have qualified and get a free entry in the tournament. Now, the Roundtable for 2024 was more of a collaboration with Level Up Expo, and it was mainly just a Battle Royale event for the people that were visiting that convention that was happening at LA. There were multiple lobbies, and for every winner in each lobby, they would get $100. And regardless of the new format and the fact that it was a completely different concept, it was still a great success, gathering well over 300 unique attendees. And now all this leads us to today. On the 6th of October of 2024, BTMC announced something huge. The Twitter account for the Roundtable tournaments posted this: introducing the Roundtable Open, in collaboration with Level Up Expo, featuring an open rank LAN tournament for Level Up Expo attendees, limited and exclusive merchandise, and a $10,000 prize pool. That's right, in next year's Level Up Expo, which will be hosted around April of 2025, the Roundtable will be collaborating with Level Up Expo to host a new tournament by the name of the Roundtable Open. It's mainly called the Roundtable Open because this will be an open rank LAN tournament, which will feature a new tournament structure, which will feature division system rankings apparently. There will also be a lot of side booth activities and a lot of other stuff. And the crazy part is that the prize pool for this tournament is $10,000. Also, for those wondering, I did ask BTMC if this is a direct continuation of the Roundtable and if this will be the only format going forward for the Roundtable. BTMC did answer that this is only a different version of the Roundtable and the original invitational format will still happen. But yeah, also tournaments are definitely getting bigger with the fact that we actually have a bit more LAN tournaments next year, which means that with the Roundtable Open getting announced, next year we'll be having a total of 4 LAN tournaments related to Osu. And from a few sources that I've heard, there might be apparently even more LAN tournaments coming in 2025. But yeah, what do you think about this recent announcement of the Roundtable returning in an open rank format as a part of Level Up Expo? Let me know down in the comment section. But our next story for today's video is related to the one and only X#1 player, WhiteCat. For those of you who have been following WhiteCat for the past few years, then you already know that he has been slowly but surely playing the game less and less each year. And this year it has been noticeably low compared to the other years, with his peak play count being around 800 at around March of this year, and his last notable upload on YouTube being quite literally 5 months ago. And it was safe to assume that the reason why WhiteCat was lowering his play count into the game is the fact that he simply doesn't have enough time anymore to grind the game as he used to because of RO activities and stuff like that. And because of that, people were wondering when will WhiteCat be back and will he actually participate in this year's OWC. And well, on October 5th of 2024, a user by the name of Caroni posted on r/osugame, and he pretty much announced that WhiteCat will in fact play in OWC 2024. That's right, you heard me correctly, WhiteCat is officially returning to the game. It may be temporarily, but at least he is back for OWC. That is right, the German cat has one more in him and he will be preparing for this year's OWC. In fact, if you look into his profile, you will see that he has been playing a bit more recently compared to other days. How do you think he will perform this year? Let me know down in the comment section. But now, unfortunately, we have to talk about a little bit of some sad news that happened recently. So you may know the content creator by the name of n3rdiness. He's a very big content creator in the Osu scene with well over 29,000 subscribers on YouTube. He's well known for uploading commentary type videos, or maybe even documentary type videos, should we say. And well, n3rdiness recently decided to post on Twitter once again, except this time it isn't his usual tweets that feature some random facts and yapping from the content creator himself. Instead, he actually posted a pretty long document / message from him stating on the caption future, essentially what will happen with him moving on forward. In the first part of the message, he has been stating that how these past 3 years have been a blast of him and his content creation journey, and that it's one of his favorite things that he has been doing for the past few years. However, as of these past 2 years, his activity on his YouTube channel has been drastically declining, and his main reasons are pretty similar to what Hugo Frost said in his latest Instagram post, especially coming down to the fact that he has responsibilities as a university student and he has been living with roommates, as well as his mental turbulence. And well, what he's essentially saying is that as much as he wants to create more content and engage with the Osu community even more, fortunately he needs to get back in touch with reality and figure everything out, essentially stating that he will take an indefinite break from content creation due to RO stuff. Now, he does state here that this isn't a permanent goodbye. Once he gets that creative spark once again, he will definitely would love to create even more content, but as of right now, he just needs to sort his thoughts out and get his life back in order. Now, he has been struggling with these sorts of thoughts for a while, but going to COE 2024 made him realize that there's a lot of people that actually care about him than he could have ever imagined. He also states that he still wants to do fun stuff with everyone, and he still wants to meet his friends once again, or finally meet friends of his that he has not met by now. He also states here that he is thankful for all of his closest friends that he has met throughout this community, and that the happiest moments he has ever had were when he was able to be his true self with everyone. And finally, he wants to thank each and every one of you for the support that you have been showing to him. He pretty much also said that reading your kind comments has been the highlight for so many of his days, and having the chances to entertain you all is the greatest privilege he could ever ask for. The replies were all met with positive responses, pretty much stating that they will always be there for him no matter what. But yeah, what do you think about this recent nerdiness announcement and the fact that he will be taking an indefinite break from content creation? Let me know down in the comment section. Another pretty important news that happened this week: the 4-digit player known as TheMagicAnimals has recently set their new top play that is quite literally worth 1264 PP. Yes, I'm not joking. This is a 2-miss run with Nofel and DT on the map by the name of My Time by Bo N. Keep in mind, this is a 13-star map, and if it wasn't for those 2 misses towards the end of the map, this play would have been worth 1369 PP. The player by the name of Board Yes has reached top 50. The upcoming PP rework has actually been tagged with next release. Due to mandatory military service, Den will replace Markroom in OWC roster for Russia 2024. New medals are currently being worked on for Osu. Lifeline turned 18 this week, so happy birthday to Lifeline from me to him, even though I'm a bit late. Also, 420 has overtaken Momo the Melon for 2nd place standard most clears in the game. Kamenchik has announced that he will be returning to playing Osu once again a bit more actively. The #1 player from Argentina by the name of PP Pupu has actually set an unranked 1.3k PP play before he actually gets an actual 1k PP play. I do recommend that you check this play out because it is a really impressive aim play that you will find entertaining to watch. And finally, the Osumania 4-key World Cup for 2024 has concluded, and the winner is the USA. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Okay, before anyone says that I didn't talk about this topic, Milkteasm once again uploaded a certain cosplay that I'm not going to show in this video fully because it might get demonetized, so again, you have been warned.